Good afternoon. It's Dr. Larson giving you our COVID-19 update. Two new cases today, and we have one person in the hospital with COVID-19 that came in yesterday. As we are getting out and about, we're seeing more people with COVID-19. Those diseases are not coming from specific businesses or outbreaks. They tend to be coming from people getting together. And so even though we're in phase 3 and you could be with groups of people of less than 50, my recommendation would be you should continue to keep your bubble really small, because the more we're out and about, the more disease that there will be, and the harder it will be to get into phase 4. There are no guidelines or metrics for phase 4, and so I would expect to be in phase 3 for quite some time. It's a big jump from going from groups of people less than 50 to groups of people greater than 50. So there's still a lot of work that has to be done on the state side to kind of figure out those metrics. So what my recommendation is continue to wear a mask, which is currently mandated in the state of Washington for all counties. That goes into effect on Friday. It's a little stricter in Yakima in regards to businesses cannot sell things to people not wearing masks. They've done a recent study in Yakima looking at people going in and out of stores, and the mask wearing has gone up in Yakima from about 33% to 65%. So people are trying, because we know that having a disease outbreak like we have in Yakima is not good for any of us. So let's go to questions.
Well, I think you already clarified one, Dr. Larson, when talking about the difference between Yakima and Kittitas County, clarifying that it is, in fact, mandated in Kittitas County. So let's go to a different masking question. I have a medical condition and cannot wear a face mask. What do I need to do to be released from the face mask order and not be fined?
Well, the number of people that can't wear face masks are a small percentage. I mean, that's really the bottom line, is that there shouldn't be very many people that can't wear face masks. But as far as I understand, there's not going to be anybody mandating people to wear. Nobody's going to go around and enforce this, even though it's a misdemeanor, so it can be enforced. It will be enforced in Yakima by Labor and Industry. So you do not need to get a note from your doctor, but if you wanted to get a note from your doctor, it would be okay. We as physicians don't usually have any metrics to say this person couldn't wear a mask or not, because we're not usually testing people for that. But it shouldn't be a problem. If you really have a health problem that doesn't allow you to wear a mask, that is certainly okay.
Given our position at the crossroads of 3 major cross-state highways and our singular status at phase 3 in this part of the state, is there any consideration being given to limiting visitors from other counties or dropping back to phase 2 to control movement of Kittitas County residents?
Yeah, so nobody would like going back to phase 2, but I certainly get the question. And I am really anxious about being in phase 3 and being open to other counties. That's always been my concern. We can't really restrict people from other counties to come to here. And part of the reason that it's difficult for the state to go into phase 4 is that if you have one county that's in phase 1 and you have another county that's in phase 3 or phase 4, then all the people from that phase 1 county, like Yakima, will come here, or people from Seattle who are currently in phase 2, I believe, they'll come over here for phase 3 or phase 4. So that's a big concern. It's a big concern for mine in regards to groups getting together. We can't really control that, but we can control our movement around, and we can not go to Yakima to shop and those kind of things. And to end this today, I'm going to start doing, I mentioned last week that I'm going to start cutting down, not doing videos every day now that we're in phase 3. I will do videos on Monday and Friday. Or if we have something really breaking news in between, I'll do that. You can get information through the health department's webpage, and you can get your questions answered there. Again, my ask is phase 3 is not get out of jail free. It's concerning that people are out and about, will have more disease. It'll take longer to open up, take longer for businesses to open up and those kind of things. So be safe, be kind to others, and we'll see you on Friday. Thanks.